make sure to check out our sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone old, broken, or you're just trying to get rid of it. You can contact them right at the number on the screen, text or call. Also, their social media and website is in the description if that's more convenient. If you share their social media accounts on social media, get a chance to win an iPhone. Go check them out. All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Let's talk some NBA talk. And LeBron James has been illegally practicing with his Lakers teammates since March. All right, LA has been on a strict lockdown. It was one of those high COVID case cities like New York. It's two of the biggest cities in America. And LeBron James was breaking the rules. And according to the Athletics, he was training with one or two Laker teammates at a time. Do I believe that to be fully true? Probably not. But hey, let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. You know what it is, man. You know what they say, man. It's better than cheat than fail. You feel me? So, it don't surprise me, especially when LA was on lockdown. And right when they announced they was going to be on lockdown till August, which they kind of changed up their story on that one because dudes started to kind of get angry and heated. So I'm not sure exactly what all opened up in LA. I know some places in Oakland because I talked to Tom Business, Sports and Entertainment, so shout out to him. Check out his channel. He told me that Oakland's starting to open up surely or surely. I think he said Shoe Palace and a lot of places started to open up. So I don't know how much LA has started to open back up, in general. But when they right around the time they announced that they may be on lockdown, the LA Times till August, a lot of people started to get angry. And then they announced that the Lakers and the Clippers practice facility can start to open and they can go in there and take precautions. And like I said before, man, the only reason they considering playing these NBA games are for two main reasons. One reason is money. The second reason is to get LeBron James a championship and say, they did the same thing with Jordan, man. I'm just frustrated, man. They did the same exact thing with Jordan. They helped Jordan get everything he got. Jordan wasn't self-made or just got it out the mud. They made sure they put things and rules in places and took players off of teams to make Jordan a shining star. And that's one of the reasons why I started to fall out of love with basketball. In the 90s, it's just basketball is a sport that just has no parity. I mean, through the 80s, it was always Bird, Magic. Here it was like Houston made it 1 year, Philly made it 1 year, a couple years Detroit made it. And, they don't even want to acknowledge what Detroit did. They make you think Jordan beat Magic, Bird, and Isaiah. But really, that was Isaiah. And he didn't have another top 50 player on that team either. And in the 90s, it was heavy Jordan. 2 years with Hakeem, they won it. The lockout year, the Knicks lost to the Spurs, and that's when Tim Duncan and David Robinson, won in the lockout year, and then they legend became something. But just what I'm basically trying to say. A little tired. What I'm basically trying to say is history always repeats itself. They doing everything and anything for LeBron James to get this ring, and that's why I feel like after the early 2000s, I just felt the shift in the NBA, and it's just worse than ever. But I can't really articulate that to people who never experienced what I experienced and don't know the history of the National Basketball Association. But it is what it is. I mean, they could have just took the top 4 or 5 teams and had them play each other like 20 times, and then did the best of 7 series at some point. Because in the NBA, it's only a few teams that they got an opportunity. So that's what kind of killed me about it, man. But at the end of the day, they've been cheating for LeBron. They've been cheating for different people for their entire fucking career in the NBA. And if, people ain't going to say much about, the LA teams getting the opportunity to practice before everybody else can practice. I mean, shit, Atlanta not going to be in it, but Atlanta practice facility should have been the first one open. Georgia was one of the first people to be able to practice. So they're supposed to be wearing these rings and shit to monitor their health and all this bullshit, but they going to make that money back. They're going to try to get LeBron a ring. At the end of the day, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, who cares? He been practicing since March, with his teammates. Their facility opened up first, despite they have, one of the highest, COVID case cities. So, shit, they going to do anything to get this man a ring. So, and for them to be able to force the NBA to be in his hands and him to be the face of the NBA, how the fuck do you go 3-6? And then what they've done now in this era of sports, because, he's not been dominant the way Jordan was. Now he try to pad his stats to be on that level. That's what kills me. He tries to pad his stats to be on that level. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you can pad your stats to the ceiling. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still got like, what, 6 rings, I believe. He won 5 with Magic and 1 with in Milwaukee, Oscar Roberts. So you can pad your shit to the ceiling. You can pad your wall like in a state asylum. But still winning is one of the biggest things you gotta have on the list. You can have the season MVPs, you can have, the playoff appearances, you can run through the East 9 times, whatever the fuck he want to do. He can run through the West, but same thing it's been always. You 3-6 in finals. That's not even 500. At least Magic finished 500, 5-4. What Kobe finished? He won 5 rings and lost 2 or 3 championships, 2 championships or something like that. And they diminished what Kobe do. But Shaq ain't won shit before he got with Kobe, and he had an all-star team in the East with Horace and Penny and Nick Anderson and the rest of them motherfuckers, man. And then he only won 1 without Kobe. He had to have Dwayne Wade, and they had to cheat their way to that finals. I remember watching that finals. I was in high school. Dwayne Wade went to the bathroom more than somebody with a fucked up bladder. But message here is LeBron got a competitive advantage on the league, and let's see how it work out. But he supposed to be y'all black superhero, right? He supposed to be black Superman. You feel me? Like above the law. But at the end of the day, when it's time to speak up, when it's time to save lives, when it's time not to have distractions, all of a sudden, when Nike tell him to bow down, he ain't his own man. When the NBA tell him to bow down, he ain't his own man. That's why I say you got to watch out for motherfuckers like him. You feel me? You got to watch out for dudes that's supposed to be leading our community. He do a tweet. He say, I can't breathe and wear them shirts. He only does that because Nike and the NBA allows him to do that. That's it. At the end of the day, for somebody that really got the best interest in the league, he should be doing everything. He should be doing everything Kyrie doing. And everybody shitting on Kyrie, right? And I don't really even like the dude. But everybody shitting on Kyrie Irving. Okay. But he ain't said a fucking word. He ain't rebuttal to Kendrick Perkins. He ain't said nothing in the public. He just bringing up a voice of concern, which LeBron should be bringing up. But hey, it is what it is. We know it's rigged for the Lakers to win. Who really cares? I hope they all catch fucking COVID in Orlando. I can give a fuck less. Because when you put money over people's lives and over social issues and stuff of that nature, you can donate all the money you want to social issues. But when I look out my window in the hood, I know that little girl across the street and that little boy up the street, they ain't going to see that money. Who really need it? That money going to get misused, and it's going to end up in politicians' pockets. It's going to end up in the suburban pockets. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't surprise me that LeBron had a competitive advantage. He got a competitive advantage every time he stepped on the court with the refs, the judges. That's why I didn't fuck with Mike. You know what I'm saying? The refs, the judges, and he still be getting his ass kicked. That's like me being spotted 21 in Madden, 21 in Zip, and still get my ass beat. Come on, man. I'm sorry as hell, man. So this y'all GOAT. This y'all Muhammad Ali off the court. I don't see it, bro. Every time the sun shines on the nigga the right way, you always get to see what type of character you got. And ain't no real leaders out here no more, dog. All these motherfuckers got an agenda or they funded by somebody and controlled by somebody that you can't see. So y'all know what it is. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out the NBA Talk playlist. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out anytime you got business, question, inquiry, response, video request, got a problem with me. Hey, we can handle it like men. Twitter's the fastest way, then IG, then Facebook. Want to make a donation, just share the video for me. Best way to donate, share the video with Cash App, PayPal description. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellas, Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.